Hey everyone, and welcome back to Color Me Conway. Today I wanted to talk to you about the Paramount Plus series called Matlock. I just finished it a couple days ago, and I'd love to share my thoughts on the show, and if I thought it was good, and if I thought it was gay. So, let's get into it. Okay, so to just give an overview of the show before I get into my own thoughts, this reboot of Matlock stars Kathy Bates, and she plays a retired attorney who is trying to infiltrate this, high profile, kind of prestigious New York law firm called Jacobs and Moore. And she's doing so pretending that she's this, financially struggling widow who needs a job to take care of her grandson.
Matlock is a reimagining of the original series.
Oh dear. I got you.
There's a new case every week, and there's an underlying mystery to the show. You'll think that you know what the show is, but you don't.
Emma hired?
No one is hired at my firm without a 2-week trial.
And she ultimately ends up getting a job at this law firm for the purpose of trying to prove that they hid documentation that could have taken opioids off the market years ago, and not only would have saved hundreds of thousands of lives, but also specifically her daughter died of an overdose and was an addict, and she's trying to get justice for her daughter. So I'll try not to say much more. I don't want to spoil so much of the series, but that is the premise overall. And now let's get into if I thought it was good. I like legal shows. I love shows starring women. And I thought this storyline was both fun and easy, but also really interesting and engaging. I mean, I ended up binging the last, 5 or 6 episodes of the season because I wanted to know what was going to happen. So I really liked the show. I will say Blue didn't like it as much. She felt like it was sort of predictable, and they were leaning too much into this innocent old grandma feel that Maddie plays into a lot to try to get what she needs from people. And Blue thought that was a bit overdone. I don't disagree with that, but I think all in all, the show was great. I thought Kathy Bates did an amazing job. It was just renewed. A few months ago it was renewed for a second season, and I thought all in all the cast was pretty good. I was engaged with the storyline. I liked watching all the relationships be built, and I was really interested in what Maddie was going to uncover at the firm, and if Jacobs and Moore did or didn't cover the documents and who did it. So I would say it is good. For anyone who likes, law shows, I thought they did a great job. It's not necessarily groundbreaking, but it was a fun show to watch. And if you like those types of shows, lawyer shows, I would give it a watch. I thought it was very good. I've recommended it to a few people now. So yes, in my opinion, it is good. If you've watched the show and agree or disagree, I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you haven't given it a watch and are considering it, let me know, what's keeping you from watching it. So let me know in the comments. But for me, it is a good, I would recommend. Okay, now, is it gay? I would say it's a little bit gay, just a tiny bit. There is a semi-main character who is another associate of Maddie's at the law firm. Her name is Sarah, and she is openly gay, and she has a relationship with someone at the office. It's definitely not a prominent piece of the storyline. It's sort of just sprinkled in throughout a couple episodes, and nothing's that forward with it, but it is just good to see. It doesn't need to be, the main story. It doesn't need to be brought up every second, but it is there, and I think that's important. So I wouldn't recommend the show for that at all, but it exists. So Matlock is a little bit gay. But let me know what you guys thought of Sarah and Kira, which is the girl at work she ends up getting with. Would love to know your thoughts if you've given the show a watch, so please put that in the comments below. If you've made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate the support. Please smash the like button, consider subscribing, and I will catch you in the next one.